Hello, I'm Bob Russell. I graduated in 1985 from Mount Vernon Academy. Just me being here, standing up here in front of talking to you all, just shows you what God has done. I've been sober for 9 years, been clean for 15 years, and I got an amazing wife that supports me in everything I do. Now, you might say, well, did you grow up in that situation? I did not grow up in a house that had alcohol or drugs. My parents were very devoted Christians, went to church, worked with the church. My dad didn't like taking aspirin because he was afraid he'd get addicted to it. But as for me growing up, I cannot explain any one time when I decided that drugs and alcohol was the way to go, but that's the path I chose. My wife and I started going to church because one of my best friends growing up was a minister. And I decided to give my life to Christ again. And with that, I decided one day that, the drinking needed to stop. And I got more involved with this church and reading the Bible, that I also lost all the anger and the hate I had in my heart, where it was really a difficult thing that when you wake up every morning, you just hated everything. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you want to do is have a drink. You drink all day. It's not a good thing. So with everything and studying with the Bible and having a wife that supports me and backed me in this, that I've been able to stay clean, been able to stay sober. I haven't had the urge to drink. And God has done a lot of amazing stuff in my life. I decided that about 8 years ago, I started doing online classes for ministry. And 2020, I became an ordained minister. And I've also learned that in that time, I've never had an issue when I'm at work or out in public, that anytime anybody has asked me questions about God or wanted me to pray for them, I've never had an issue with it. And it's just amazing having that freedom in my life now, that I have no dependence. I'm not dependent on anything that alters my life. I think it'd be the right way to say it. But there's not really much more I can say. That God entered my life. He gave me an amazing wife. Thanks to her, I am still alive today, because I probably wouldn't have been. And it's just been an honor to get up here and share my story. How brief and short it is, but that's really all I have to say.